and also known as the Magnolia State. The floor is yours for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Commissioner, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your leadership. Please tell the men and women who serve under you how much we as Congress appreciate what they do for us each and every day. I want to tell you that the work that CBP has been able to do in the last few months has been amazing. We have seen a dramatic change along the border. We have seen numbers drop to historic lows, decreases of 90+% along the southwest border. And I think that goes to show the hard work of the men and women that serve under you. And the change that we've seen in the administration of actually allowing them to do their job and to enforce the laws that exist. There was a question by one of my colleagues earlier about walls and borders, and why do we need walls? Why do we need borders if the physical borders along our southwest border, if in fact we've reached the point that we have today where things are fairly secure? But I want to ask you, in your experience, do walls work? Are they a necessary part of the border component that Congress should be investing in? And in those areas that where we have walls or borders, do we see that we are able to redirect manpower to other areas of the border that have not been secured by those structures?
Congressman, thank you for the question. So I started my career about 37 years ago in a small border town of Calexico, California. So for 30 plus years, we've been using some type of border barrier all along the border. And so in my experience, infrastructure, border barriers, walls, technology, it works. It provides us a couple things. One, it provides us situational awareness in regards, when you talk about barriers and technology, it provides us for greater situational awareness, which creates the ability for our agents and officers to respond to any event or event that may be occurring. The wall also provides us, gets more hours back in regards to, provides agents the capability to patrol and enforce more mileage along the border. In regards to access roads and the wall doing to prevent and denial of individuals crossing at various locations along the southwest border. The other thing, it provides us space. It provides us some time in regards to our agents to be able to respond to an area before somebody who crossed illegal disappears into an urban area, into a vehicle or other locations before we're able to get them. So it provides that ability. So it's a cost-saving measure not only for us, it increases our enforcement and our ability to respond and react and actually encounter individuals that are illegal crossing. The other thing I have personally seen, again, most of my career being on the southwest border, when you create a safer environment based on infrastructure and technology, that allows for border communities to grow and infrastructure to grow, business and developments, housing developments, and all those things seem to flourish in those areas where you have a more secure border.
And let me ask you a little bit about the Air and Marine Operations, the AMO. I know that in some instances, our A&O pilots are operating light enforcement platforms, helicopters that in some cases are decades old. They are well maintained, but they're they're coming to the end of that life cycle. And so I want to ask you how important it is for Congress to begin planning and to begin funding the replacement for these aging airframes.
Thank you for the question. That is a critical component of our strategy on how we, in fact, get 100% situational awareness along the border. Having light enforcement aircraft in that strategy is an important aspect. We appreciate the funding provided to CBP so far in regards to being able to maintain our current fleet. FY25 budget had the inclusion of 2 additional of the light enforcement aircraft, so we appreciate that. And we look forward to the additional funding to be able to grow and recapitalize some of the aging fleet there.
And just very briefly, as it relates to the non-intrusive inspection, the systems that we've installed along the border there, particularly at the ports of entry, We've seen that the rollout of this technology, I think, has been, let's just say, less than ideal. The screening percentage, particularly of passenger vehicles, remains disappointing. And I know Congress will continue to invest in that technology. But just want to implore you, as you're serving in this acting position, to do everything that we can to see that these systems are installed, that they're brought online, that the men and women who are operating the systems are trained, so that we can continue to screen more traffic that's coming across the border. We know that technology serves as a force multiplier and will help us be able to better secure the border and particularly stop the flow of narcotics from coming into the country. And so with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.